She's very apologetic.
Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that.
We're almost there, a couple minutes.
Yeah.
6 minutes.
Are we ready for it?
Sure.
Wait a minute, I gotta.
Yeah, you have to make sure the
Turn your
camera's
camera.
turned. And we do have a couple of minutes.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too many. Is that too many? I can't really tell if that's too many. I think that's too many. I'll go back one. That's too many. I'll come back a little bit. Yeah, try that one. Try that one.
Yeah, if I bring up my screen, then it might help you.
Yeah. Oh, well, that didn't work out too well. We're 50. When did we turn to 11 million?
When you blinked.
What?
You must have blinked.
No, I mean, I know, we did, but we're already 50,000 beyond it.
Wow.
And I just wondered how long it took us to do the 50,000.
Must have been Friday or Saturday, I bet.
Oh, it's 18 more days till Fogfest! Oh dear.
Is it really?
Okay, so come on, let's what are we supposed to get organized here?
Fun.
Huh?
Fun.
On the agenda.
Fun.
We're experiencing fun.
Fogfest! It's only got 18 days. Holy. Okay, so come on. Holy. Thank you. Did Colleen leave?
No, she's still here. She's gonna have, work on it again after that.
Well, I put it in there when she can't find it.
I got it. I don't think we're doing the alphabet.
Do you want these line things? There you are.
Nakedwines.com.
What is wrong with naked wine?
Naked wine.
Why did you do all those? Oh, shoot.
Perfect. There we go. This is devastating. Look at you. You were always barking.
Hello there.
Hi. How are you? Good. It's great to see you.
I'm so glad I get to see you today. Thank you. I swung by on Saturday and saw a bunch of people. I was gonna try to get here yesterday, but it was right in time for
Bailey's ready.
Oh, she is. She's ready.
Bailey's ready.
We gotta
Is
get
it five, it's not,
Yeah, sounds like.
it's out,
5:01.
oh, it's 5:01. Yeah, wait here. There goes baby with a basket. Oh, what a good girl. She's good.
That was good.
Very good.
Good girl, baby.
What a good girl. She gets the basket.
Oh, and she gets a treat. Yes, she does.
She gets a whole can of this stuff, and she knows every bit that's in there, and you can't cheat and give anybody any else because she knows. You're gonna have to do something with your own dog.
They are. Come on, I'll give you.
Over here, you make it on this, so it's hard to remember.
There we go. There we go. Hey, where you go? Now she wants a
She wants a
cookie.
cookie.
She's got a sweet getting her.
She said, I have to have a cookie. She's a good girl, baby.
She wants to make sure that Chaos doesn't get something she
That's
gets.
right, she wants to have the thing. Right.
Hey, here, we got more of this.
Bailey's looking great. Doesn't she
Bailey's
look
looking
good?
fine, yeah.
I heard she had not been well. She really looks terrific.
She is doing really well. Okay, we did that part. Okay.
She wants a cookie.
Love a cookie.
She let me say
Here we
hi
go.
the other day, so
Tracy.
I'm gonna try again. Oh, good morning.
We have 2 pickers and $1. We get one about every day, how do you know? We never breed anything. Okay, this is the preliminary information thing.
Surprise! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
There will be a slight delay.
Yeah.
Nobody got bitten.
No, hey, you gotta turn your sound down.
That's why they sent me on first.
Because you can hear it, and then you hear it again, and again, and again.
I know, but it's fun to listen to.
Thank you.
What are we doing?
Put it on the floor.
Oh, my word.
Even chaos is surprised.
Yeah,
Hi, Harry.
Hi, guys. Hi, you're as surprised as I am.
I kind of had to stabilize it back into her.
Oh, hi, baby. Oh, you're coming to me. Wow.
Okay, we have food and cake and everything.
Yes,
It's a party. It's a party. Hurry up, open the mail.
I'm still supposed to open it.
Well, you have to open your gift. That's a special gift there.
That.
Yeah. There's a couple special gifts you need to open real quick, and then we can finish
Is she,
now.
Colleen, scroll up on your thing.
Is she? Is she?
I was afraid she was gonna see that. People wishing her happy birthday.
Okay, you followed my orders.
I did.
I said, make sure when you turn the camera, you're not cutting her head off.
I put the whole door in. How about that?
You did good.
I wonder why she did such a good job.
Wondering why she's being perfect.
Oh, look at, I got my girls right here, huh? They are the baby.
I know, Teresa, I think of that.
I'm surprised anything's left.
we think of Teresa Austin. Yes.
Oh my gosh, our place in the cross mode. Oh
Yep.
International Star Registry.
my
Yep.
gosh.
Chaos loves Arlene is what it's called.
And Charlotte
It does
got,
say
Yeah,
that.
sometimes they
Yep.
have a little card in there.
there's a little gift card.
Happy birthday, we love you, and miss you, Johanna Shaw. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Oh, hi, Glenn.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so neat. Oh my gosh.
There are fairy godmothers.
Hi, Petal.
I interrupted your mail call.
Brought to you by.
Trying to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can run over and get them.
The food.
Yeah.
Okay. That's from Oakland.
Oh, my.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I can't even lift that.
We can party while
I'll
we
take
take
this
the
from
mail.
you,
Yeah.
okay? Let me take that.
Little foxes, big mail coffee. How are you? How are you? Good. Nice to see you.
How you doing? It's so nice to
Somebody
good to see you.
I didn't get too far.
Great gift.
I know, it's great. People to come. I know.
Chaos is in
How cute is that?
Messages, so I didn't want to leave a message.
Yeah, I know.
So I did
Everybody
try.
tried.
I tried it.
Sort of Megan.
I have one looking at that one.
Everybody tried.
Yes, thank all of you so much.
We tried to get Paul. We weren't able to get a hold of him.
Oh, he was out most of the day today.
Oh.
So you're gonna have umpteen, like,
You'll have
hang-ups on
messages
your-
and hang-ups.
Harry's gotten so big.
He's
He's really filled
He's
out.
put on a couple pounds.
No, he's handsome. He looks great.
You can't be good speech there. You're a big old kid.
He's just so nicely filled out.
He did, he finally filled out. And that lanky boy.
It didn't stop from being
Wasn't
Wasn't
he? I know. He's a nice big boy.
Still mommy's boy.
Oh my God.
And we got a big mail call tonight too.
Well, you can do some mail while you're waiting.
Sure.
Yes, that'd be good.
Okay. I got this one right now.
Katie.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Lenny said hi, Katie.
Hi. I didn't see you. Hi.
And Mary Jo.
And Mary Jo, yeah, I just gave her a hug.
I know. I saw her in pictures. I was like, oh, it's Megan.
There we go.
Such a treat.
There we go.
Oh, Spirit
There we
Sticks.
go.
Oh, a spirit stick.
A spirit stick.
Oh, plug it here.
Oh my heavens. Here we go. How about that? That's her.
Oh, okay.
Kitty, cute.
That's Paul. You gonna write that down? Sitting there doing things.
permanent marker like I did last week.
I did too. The day that I was here, I did it like 4 times. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna use that again. And I'm writing, I'm like,
Yeah. I did. Took quite a bit of alcohol to clean off the board, I tell you. And that's from who? That's Paul. That's Paul.
Is it Susie? You got anything on the stick?
it doesn't say anything.
She just wants to be here.
That's Paul, Duluth, Georgia. Okay.
Very good day. I guess that chaos was me inside today. Along with Merlot and the pop and the Bailey. That's great. Absolutely. She behaved herself. She was good.
She's very good.
So she's very interesting puppy. She hangs over that
Oh,
thing.
hangs
Like
over
no
that thing.
tomorrow.
She does, she definitely looks out for him, because her ears are always like on cue, she's just always.
Without a doubt.
Oh, you know what? I'm going off.
These are all your other,
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
you get all the frosting flowers. This has oil on the bottom, so this one needs to go over there.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
Here we go.
Now it's a party.
now it's
Don't throw it. Dear Carly, Angela says, thank you for everything you do. It's such a joy to spend time with your puppy. I'm glad to play a very small part in supporting your efforts. Close of my spirit stick, the food pickers, kids with plastic bags, many best wishes, Alice. There we go.
Yeah.
This is oil, this is Caesar cheese. This is cheese.
No, this is Alfredo.
Shall I shake this?
Yeah? Get away from the
Thank you. It looks like oil and, are you supposedly gonna give us any of that food that they got over there? Englewood, New Jersey?
this is the Caesar salad.
Salad dressing. Usually their dressing is creamy and white.
Oh, they're Caesar? Alfredo, right?
Alfredo sauce, yep.
Always the plastic.
Where's the salad?
Yeah. Salad's over here. That's the grilled chicken or the Caesar salad.
It smells good.
Chicken parm.
Keep opening mail. Finish your job over there, then you can party.
Hey, come here, we need help then. It does.
I keep shaking it. No, I don't want to.
Sticky and sewing in it. Could you scroll up?
We have all wrapped up. Hey, here's somebody else's shrink wrap. Huh.
Oh, Merlot might not like
Chicken marsala. Chicken parm.
Yeah.
Smells good. Put that in like that. Put that in like that. It goes like that.
Maybe they asked for Italian because their Caesar's screaming.
Got it.
No,
This is where it's from. You do all that part?
I don't know. Last time I
size, okay?
No.
Okay. Are we putting it all on the salad and just?
Oh my.
If you want.
Life has no remote, get up and change it yourself. Like that one. This is the only one I wrote on, my husband just ran across the same recently, well, that's a very good one. I am enjoying the digging in Buffy Hill. Those little rascals need a new hobby. Then you like my wooden spoon idea for the church. Hope everyone else has a terrific time.
Oh, yeah, we
Love the t-shirt design contest. That's Sue Andrews. That's Sue Andrews. And she said, and
There's a lot of legs around here.
A lot of good comments. Oh, we're on sound, aren't we? I should edit myself. Children.
That form, 1040 ES, if you want to send me a check. If you want to set up an account.
We're having a pretty good time at the party out there in the kitchen.
These are actually from my house.
Too bad they didn't invite us.
I mean, from a website will come up.
Which is your other house.
You can set up an account and log in. And
Are you having a good time out there, you guys?
Yeah, keep working.
We're working.
You're still on the clock.
Alright, so write in what you said it was called
God, it's
before,
nice
so I
to
can
say
tell
that's
my
the first
friends.
time I say
If you
out.
want to mail in the check.
I mean,
Because it's just payment.
okay. What do you think's easier?
You're on
Probably
STP time.
online, but I don't know if your dad's gonna do it for you.
Alright, no, write in the online.
1040 ES.
Is that all we need?
Oh my heavens.
Oh, I know what that is. I gotta check those.
Uh-oh,
Is that what-
cookies.
Oh, yeah, these are for, and they're supposed to be, I have to make sure that the chocolate's not melted. Because they're shipped on a certain day. And they weren't, so if they're melted, they will replace them. So I gotta-
Cookie for Dog Fest,
Yes.
for my heart.
So everybody can taste them, the stuff we talk about.
Right, okay, that works.
I'd hate for the rat to get into them.
No, that's not gonna happen.
That would be Tracy. Tracy.
I think it's already happened.
Oh, the chocolates are perfect, I heard. No melty.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a dog fest.
We're gonna.
We don't start a place to keep Dog Fest up.
I have a straw. No.
Well, some to everyone.
They're eating out there, you know it? They all are, look at that.
Yeah.
How come we got stuck in here with the dogs?
Hey, you're on SDP time.
No, I am.
They're so nice. We got Stacy. You can eat those.
Oh, go ahead.
They've got a little large and they look just like the real Cheetos.
Yeah, put it down so I get at it. Too high up. I hope you're enjoying the food.
Yeah. In the garage. It's a great party.
Glad you like it.
They're edible. Or we can always put it down the window. What we got here. Okay.
Leave it.
500 pickup. Well, she undoes this, I'll pick up.
So yeah, it's gonna be, you know.
Here, here.
Oh, we got sticks in the bottom here.
Anybody wants, everyone some of these?
No.
Topped your salad?
Not the salad.
This is the,
I'm trying to, yeah, I'm trying to have my smoothie every morning.
Deanna and the boy. There you go. You're gonna hold that one up.
And then chicken is in too.
Too close, Mom.
But this is my first time on diet. Snacking on almonds and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because you need to, there's this like.
Sheila, can you tell me when I'm good?
Very nice.
Now you go put the bunnies in the pot.
Text it to you. How was it being
My car has a wonderful staff and volunteers. I'm newer at it. Been watching since Chaos last lived. Watch every day. My family thinks I'm a little crazy, so I think I would fit in your group just fine. There you go.
Hey, what is she saying?
Crazy Acres, someday.
Sheila.
She would just love it. And she grew up on a farm and is a hard worker. Yes. Encloses by spirit stick and a birdhouse. I found it cleaning out an old shed, and my husband wanted to put it in our rummage sale. And I yelled, no, it's going to Carlene's Crazy Acres.
No, my God.
Take care.
Because your time is your meeting, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't want to be
Well,
Thursday
you're
one
fine.
activity.
Yeah.
And then if you don't,
Okay, so this is the birdhouse.
Somewhere.
So I'll look for that website. Yeah. Send it to you, and you just literally just calculate it, put it in your photo, say
I don't like this car. I don't like this party so good. What happened here?
I raised her out of
I expected they'd let us have some food.
You gotta push your way around this crowd.
I
went to that.
I wasn't.
No, you're a second.
No. No, there's no breaks in that.
She goes, I didn't, they wanted me to go. Get some sodas. You can come right here.
Starting to see sodas in that poop bucket. Yeah. Drink up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arlene, hey, we need some food out here.
Oh, all right, okay. Oh, wow.
These might be better. These might be better. This is like a wedding plate. I'm not getting married anytime, no, ever. Whatever you think of.
Been there, done that, been there, done that. I'm sorry.
One and done.
That's what I said.
Thank you, Wawa.
No.
It's over.
That's really well wrapped.
It's gonna be I know she loves it.
Hey,
That is
put
so
the knife down
adorable.
before Earlene goes home with 9 fingers.
Yeah, we want her in Jack.
Whoop, whoop. Good night.
Okay, I'll hold the chair, ready? Will you put a sticker salad on here for Earlene?
Yeah, I think it's probably about 4 inches. Right?
Hi, little boy.
I'm getting down to one.
She did a very good job wrapping it.
You want that?
Yeah.
Someone's supposed to.
There it is.
Don't muscle it too much.
Yeah, I make one for her.
Oh, that's cute.
This is not Play-O bag. Not Play-O bag.
Look at this. That is, yeah, it's kind of large.
I can put that up.
Yeah, that's neat.
That's your dinner.
Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you.
Oh, yours
I'll
is
get to you as.
We're working. Hey, we're working. You were just in there shoving your face. I'm just worried about number 1.
Yeah, we say. We say.
Yeah, right.
Keep the knife in there. That's a lovely birdhouse.
It's a welcome back.
You hold it in front of the camera?
Yeah, there you go. Please go away and come back more, would you?
I think that's in front of the camera.
I had more than my fair share of dressing.
This is Larissa here. I'll bet it's good.
Oh, it's delicious. Mary's
I'll
ready
bet
for
it's good.
What happened to yours?
I didn't get any.
Oh, hush. You're still on working time.
Someone feed the 5-year-old in there.
I am getting fed now.
Here we go.
What was in that?
Oh, the brewery house. Right behind you, like.
She's the executive person there.
They're not that brown.
Used to it here.
Yeah.
Let's launch across the room.
This is gonna be good.
I'm going back. Look out, baby.
You got it.
Ready?
Okay, you hang on to it. Let's go.
I'm gonna eat breakfast.
She's gonna eat breakfast. She's eating breakfast, guys. Nothing wrong here at Crazy Acres.
Oh my God.
Ah, there it is, there it is.
All of these.
Where the party's at. Hopefully she won't grow at me.
Who's the problem? You write down?
Anita.
Neil.
Sweater.
Oh, yeah.
And a little bit of everything.
You have one more box.
I have to, yes.
How long does it take you to drive there, Mary Jo?
I'm sorry?
How long does it take you to get home? Oh, that's not bad.
Are you sure?
Do you wanna meet us in New York City? For a day in September. Colleen, did you make those reservations yet?
For what?
No, this one. Even crazier.
For what?
The,
I'm letting everybody watch all of you eat.
the 9/11 museum.
No. I think we picked like the third weekend in September, didn't we?
No, it's gotta be the first.
Labor Day weekend? Because that's the first of September, is Labor Day weekend.
No, the first weekend, right?
You have a wedding, and it starts
On the second weekend. Yeah.
Okay,
During
September
that week.
first starts on a Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone has to.
I don't know if I'm gonna let it go. I don't know what my start date is for the new job.
Well, you need to quit that job.
Oh, okay.
Mary Jo, you gonna eat?
So you started a new job? Are you still with the IRS?
I'm still with the IRS, yeah. I'm just going into the criminal side of it, so special enforcement.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Be
get
on
to
your
go
best behavior.
I get to go after the
Don't
bad
tell her
guys.
any more about that tax evasion.
I did, get audited, and it was, I'm still in the process of it, and it's terrifying. And it was like, it was while I was unemployed. And I had no, and I was like, I had no money, so how is it that I'm?
You're the one.
Yeah.
The sound on.
Just bad luck.
Yeah, the sound is on right above your head.
So now the world knows. The world knows I'm going to the criminal side of our.
Yeah, yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah.
Probably.
Forgot about microphones.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
By New York or IRS?
New
Or
York.
Mass?
New York. So,
I'll call you.
Yeah, I don't know much about New York, but
It's a state.
It's a state and,
oh my god. I thought I was walking that way to get away from the camera, and
No.
now I'm shoving my face on camera.
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah, she controls it.
That wasn't there. You could have warned me.
I did. Nobody was listening. She would not,
I literally kept moving back.
she would not let me
Because
in.
I wanted to.
She stood her ground.
Not be on
I
camera.
love t-shirts.
Aren't they cool?
They're very cool.
You gotta play to win.
I'm going the wrong way.
Excuse me.
We just fix it when we need to. Oops.
Yeah.
At the same time.
I'll fix
So,
that.
you're gonna help me tables and chairs, right?
Yeah.
You got them here?
Yeah. You gonna feed me? I'm thinking we work into that chicken place. We go to the chicken place. Then we load up the table and chairs.
Then go to Kingston, load up the tables and chairs, and come here?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Food.
I'm right, you're right in the camera, because I was just stood
like-
there.
I was like, is that camera?
I thought it was facing this way, and I kept seeing like the corner of myself, so I kept backing up, and then I was right on camera shoving my face with salad. I'm still eating salad. I'm bringing tables and chairs for dog food. And she's gonna come with the trailer.
Who's crying? Perry Cole?
I'm trying to get back.
Give him a bucket.
For
Maybe
Dog
he has
Fest.
to go.
I just heard about it, so. Hey guys. What's going on? Am I right under the microphone? Jeez.
I made it, Jack. Yeah. That up, yeah.
Laura was actually frying chicken wings the other night.
Really?
At like 9 o'clock at night. Yep.
Wow.
We had a small birthday party, family birthday party, and Deb was at work and mentioned to a girl she was thinking of doing chicken wings. The next day, the girl brought in a 3-pound solid block of chicken wings.
Wow.
They were all marinated, and she's Cambodian, so they were like all flavored and everything. So you just got to defrost them and cook them. We never like fried food, and we're thinking, and we're thinking like
No,
if
we
we
never
fry-
fry food.
Oh, I thought you
Fry.
said try food. I'm
No,
like,
no, no, no.
Fry,
You know,
yeah.
like deep batter type stuff.
Yeah.
We don't do that, so we weren't really sure about doing it. And then we figured if we did it at the party, it was gonna take forever.
Yeah.
You know, 3-4 at a time. So I'm like, we gotta do this the night before, and just throw them in the oven. And Deb was tired, I was tired, Laura was like, I'll do it. Splash, timer, 5 minutes, out. Splash, timer, 5 minutes, out.
How responsible are these parents? We're too tired. You go play with hot oil, okay?
Exactly, exactly. I sat in the kitchen, had a drink, and kept her company.
Oh, excellent. Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was
With a
positive.
fire extinguisher?
From Meet the Parents.
I know, and we were, my roommate and I were talking about that because
Michelle, are you gonna be here for Dog Fest, or are you gonna be south?
No, I'm gonna be in Vermont. My niece's wedding. She wouldn't change the date. Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
That's something we could do. with
now you're
Dog Fest.
talking.
Right? That's something we could do. With
Better
Dog
have a
Fest.
spirit stick on you.
Crash
At
the whip.
least. Spirit life sucks.
No girls, weekend in Saratoga this year? Did you say you did that one year?
He actually just got transferred back there. My girlfriend's son is in the Navy,
Okay.
and so he just got back. He was deployed, and he just got back, and now he's stationed there again. So
You do it.
you never know.
Were you at, Saratoga Arms? It's a big old hotel
Yeah.
on Main Street.
Yeah.
In Broadway.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful antiques and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice place.
One more butter and cream.
Like that's a bad thing?
Well, I mean, it's not an issue
It's really quiet for a potty.
Was it safe food?
Party girl,
Everybody's eating.
whooping it up.
Why isn't the potty girl eating?
I am.
Alright.
Yeah, everybody's asking, why is she?
She's waiting for the cake.
Yeah, she's been eating.
Wow, very good.
I just put the camera on the one.
Oh, good.
Right in your face there, Sheila.
Tear it
I
up.
mean, we all think that they're best friends and they're like two lovebirds and they need to be together all the time.
Alright. Hello. Hey, chaos.
All right.
Everybody's going now.
Chaos.
All right.
Just in time for the party.
Willow.
Look at you, Bailey.
Look, you're big.
Stay, stay.
Who's behind us?
Does she like you,
Come
Kelly?
on.
Oh, okay, I'm like pattern, you're like, you're like retracted your hand.
We have a fluffy out here for this dog to run down.
Chaos right in between them.
Yeah, so you think it's easy to put your glass for your attention. That makes sense.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
Come here, chaos.
Oh, there's your brother.
Yeah.
Hi, Carrie. Here's your brother.
Come on, you gotta go lay down.
Looks nothing like your brother.
Right after that had happened.
Hi, Carrie.
You know what would have been better? You get any butter? Butter?
Oh.
Yeah.
With bread.
Who's yours with the boys?
Oh, okay.
Is it real?
Oh, seriously.
Or that make-believe stuff?
In the freezer, you gotta put some microwave in it.
They didn't give you any butter in the bag, is that like?
Staring at your food or the baby? I can't choose. Okay,
That's weird.
She broke that fast. I wasn't.
Yeah.
So can you remind me of
Maybe
like
it's supposed to
grilled
be.
chicken? Like,
Yep.
you just
Dip
describe
it,
it
dip
with
it,
your
yeah.
Yeah.
With my hands? Yeah, describe it with your hands.
Here, you can have my seat, lady.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah,
If I
it's for the
sit
dog.
there, she's
Bring
Oh,
that up
okay.
and raise it.
right. Come on.
Who's small pieces? Not quantity, it's quality.
Wow. Oh, it's very sweet.
There you go. There you go. And then just give her a little piece and then just pat the white part of her foot. Just her foot.
No, that's, she sees a bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, is that for me too? That's it for
Very,
me.
very.
Hi, Nancy.
Where are you?
Hey,
How are you? Our stuff on my Facebook right here. Come here.
How are you?
How are you?
I know. Yeah, look at me. Come here.
Did you take my plate?
Come here. Come around.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember.
Boneless.
I know you see a blanket.
Good dog.
You're so cool. You're so cool.
No, they said they had totally.
Good.
Right in there. I don't want to.
Exhausted.
Like, look at that. I don't have 4 hours. Like, why do we need to see this?
But nobody
Hello.
Oh, good. How are you?
Oh,
Oh, you know, same stuff.
Are you gonna, where are you running?
Who did?
Oh, I gotta put it.
Oh, he did? He called you? Oh my God.
That's the hotel guy? Yeah, oh yeah, whole bunch of things today.
If you walk down and shut that gate, you will see out there on the guys who's down there. Hello, Kimber.
And so he was offered to make a donation. I said, if you sent a letter, I would read it.
Very hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shut that gate and then they'll stay down there.
Well, I went to Rockport Police Department. They were awesome.
I know.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna let them
should tell you
know.
something. They
All right, I'll come
had
down
to
and say hi.
run, they were phenomenal. And they said,
7 o'clock
they're gonna read all the information.
Did you get
at roll call and do roll call training.
and the two animal control officers who had the wrong information are also police officers. So he's gonna make sure, I spoke to the lieutenant, who's, was a canine officer in the Marines. He was amazing.
Your dog?
Yes, you may pat me.
Really?
And so he's gonna make sure they get back in touch with me. And he's gonna also make sure that they go through the information. And then he and I are gonna get back together, because there's some other stuff he and I wanna follow up on. But he couldn't have been better. He was, and then he said to me, the police guy, and then he asked me if Larry wanted to file, an official report on the incident. And I said, I don't know. I said I would, I'd get back in touch. I spoke to Larry today and Nancy. And I said, I would ask them, and he said, you know what? He said, if they'd like to, we're more than willing to investigate it and handle it. So I said, that's good to know that that's an option. I haven't talked to them yet, because I just got all this done this afternoon. Right, that's why I spoke to Nancy this morning, and then she asked me if she could have Larry call me and talk to him, and I said, absolutely. So he called me, I spoke to him for about an hour. Yeah, and so it was great. And so, and he was really upset. He was a mess. And so, right. So, but when we got off the phone, okay, yeah, no, so he's, it was awful. So, but I think he was really very, very, taken aback by the outpouring of support. And I know, it's gonna be amazing.
That's a message from the guy from the Birch place, that he wants to make a donation.
Yeah, because I told him, I said, because he said, I said, they're not coming back. I said, don't even think of that. I said, so what you might want to do is offer a donation. And I said, that would be.
They prepaid it.
Well, they got the. So, yeah, but I said, a donation would be more than that. Well, you should have heard, I know, when he called me yesterday, oh dear God, and I said to him, I said, well, you now understand the impact and the enormity of this community. I said, it's tremendous. I said, this is a tremendous community. I said, obviously what happened was, these posts then got taken to other sites, and so you did get a lot of people who were, nut jobs. And just went insane with it. I said, but this is the community you're dealing with. They are, you attacked their family. I mean,
well, I don't know. I don't
know.
I mean, there was a gift card.
You saw the wrap of that, and that's why I said,
It would be good to see the man.
Yeah. But I told him, I said, when I said,
and then, I don't know, I know I have some bags out there, I don't
they
know,
have
but
to,
I don't know.
people, it is not okay to threaten, it is not okay. And I said, but now you've seen the impact. So, and he did give me the meeting.
Katie just took her not that long ago, so she should
Rockport
be.
Inn
Yeah,
Keepers
probably.
Association. So we have that set up. So we're gonna do that. Renee and I actually are sitting down on Thursday to put together, I have to bring you one of Willow's business cards. They're in the car. I have business cards made up for Willow. Because everybody kept asking me, like, do you have a card? So we now have a card. I need more, because I've run out. Because so many people have asked me. Yeah, might have been moved. Yeah, because I need more, because so many people have asked me for them. I keep them right in your vest. But yeah, so Renee and I are sitting down on Thursday, and it was funny because the lieutenant asked me for it too. He said, can you give me a PowerPoint presentation? And I said, we're going to have that next week because Renee and I are doing it. That goes, because I talked to the officer, I said, there are other issues here. Like, for example, if you respond to a motor vehicle accident, do not separate the handler and the service dog. I said, some of us have stickers, I said, but not every handler has a sticker. And you have to understand, do not separate the handler and the service dog. They can go in the ambulance if you have to transport them separately, but they need to be with that handler. Do not separate them. And I said, so don't bring the dog back to the police station, don't, you know, they have to go with the handler. And he was like, oh my God, he's like, we never thought of that. I said, I know, that's why I'm here. And he was just so great. He really, he like took everything in. He was fantastic. So, but here's a great question he asked me though, that I didn't have the answer to, so I've reached out to the Attorney General's office because, you know, we talked about service dog fraud, and so he said to me, so who enforces that? He said, so let's say, you know, we know there's a case of fraud. He said, who enforces that? And he said, so who writes the ticket? Who? And I looked at him and I said, I don't know. And he said, and what ticket do I write?
Leave that.
Hey, leave it. And I said, I don't know. So I told him, I said, I'll find out. I'll go to, you know, I can reach out to there's a lawyer that I work with at the Mass Disabilities Commission. And I said, I'll get the answer. I'll find out exactly what that criteria is, and I'll find out for you.
Yeah. Because I've run into a lot of people recently that were just claiming that their little chihuahuas that were barking at me in the store, that they were emotional support dogs. And then asking me where I got my service dog vest because their dog is when they look at PetSmart and they can't find it.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's just, so is emotional support even technically a form of a service dog?
Absolutely not.
It's a therapy dog,
It's an emotional support dog, and they're covered under the ADA for purposes of housing and transportation. They are not covered in terms of access for, you know,
public access.
Right. So it's completely different. And emotional support dogs have to be supported by a letter from a psychiatrist or a medical professional. And now, when I met with Lon Hodge, Anders' person.
At what point does that get carried with the dog?
Well, the person has to carry it. So, but again, it's only applicable for housing. So if you want to have the dog in housing that, you know, prohibits animals, or like to fly in an airline. Now, and that's interesting, if you're going to fly your emotional support dog on an airline, you need to give the airline and provide that documentation 48 hours prior to your flight. So,
You don't have to with these guys.
no, only if you're flying, your flight is more than 8 hours, longer than 8 hours.
Stack it up.
But here's the other interesting thing. When I met with Gander's person, Lon Hodge, who he's all over the country and with this, I told him one of the groups that I had already started to try to meet with were physicians because of the handicap parking issue. Because they just issue those things like candy, you know, because it's not a narcotic, it's, you know, it's an easy thing to do. And he said to me, he said, you know, because his eyes lit right up, he's like, oh, please go talk to them. And he said, but what I want you to talk to them about is writing a prescription for the dog. He said, because that they're also doing with impunity, like the emotional support dog. Oh, doctor, I want to fly with my dog. Will you sign this letter?
Yeah.
Oh, doctor, I want to take my dog. I want my dog to be a service dog. Will you sign this letter? And those are the dogs that then turn around and go on the web.
Yeah.
And so now they've got that certificate from the web. They have a doctor's letter.
And they cause a scene in a store.
Right.
Yeah.
And he said that's where that, you know, a lot of the fraud is emanating from. And he said, and if you get in front of those doctors and you explain to them what the end result is, then they get a better understanding. So that's another, using my background and my connections in the hospitals, I can get to that group too and explain to them.
Have a good time.
I know.
Well, I tried to say to this Mike that, you know, he's opened up a can of worms, but it's been a good one because, you know, there's a lot that needs to be talked about.
Right. Yeah.
He didn't think he was fortunate. He didn't think he was so lucky. Well, you know, Larry doesn't think he's very lucky either.
No, exactly. I mean, in this, you know, it was really a horrible, horrible situation. And yet, you know, out of it, some good is coming, you know. So, you know, we have the opportunity to educate and, you know, a great group, you know, a huge audience right there. It's so interesting. The town manager in Rockport has a service dog. Yeah. And so for this to happen in Rockport is so ironic.
What kind of dog do you have?
I don't know. I wasn't able to find that out. It's a her. It's a she. She has a service dog. Yeah, I think it's a lab.
Yeah, you're moving
Yeah.
into move the puppy.
So the irony of that was just incredible. And when I walked into the police station, it was amazing. I walked in, and the first woman behind the desk, the first officer, was like, "What a beautiful dog." And then the lieutenant that I met with, he stood right up and was like, "Oh my God, what a beautiful dog." You know, and it's like, well, this is a good sign. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes when I deliver my message.
Yeah.
But he was, you know, I explained to him why I was there, you know, what had transpired. And he was actually
Oh my gosh, she
horrified.
said yes.
He said, "Oh dear
David?
Lord," and I said, "You know, I give your department a lot of credit. They, you know, the officer that I spoke to initially was trying to do the right thing. Unfortunately, he got the wrong information from one of your other officers, but that's why I'm here, because we need to fix it." And he was, he's like, "This is what," and he told me exactly, he said, "We do this at roll call. It's roll call training. They have to read everything and then review it with us. And we will make this happen." And he said, once we have the PowerPoint presentation, if we get that to him, they'll go through that again.
Erlene, you have to go sit down in
So-
the chair.
Okay.
Wonderful.
All right, I will.
Yeah,
I
so
will.
it's,
Okay.
and when I, you know, and that's what Larry said when he talked to me. He said, "You know what?" He said, "At least something good is coming out of this."
That was the first
You
thing
do
I
want to
said.
turn the camera to the chair.
Well, anyway,
Go see Laura.
She
That-
said, that was the first thing I said to Larry, was, you know, you've done a lot of people a lot of favors.
Right.
I said, you'll get over it, come on.
Look at her. She's like, "Oh, my favorite people." Hi, Merlot. Hi, baby girl. I know. Oh my God, Teresa. How are you? You're very sunburnt and tan.
Must be nice.
Thank you. I'm on the computer doing my search every morning.
My God, look at you. That's awesome.
Did you hear? That was it. I have to get that down.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Don't eat it.
Happy birthday, dear Lee. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
But yeah, so I was gonna have things printed out. Colleen and Sunil and I were talking about today, like some sort of pamphlet or packet. Because a lot of stores, like Katie went somewhere and they told her on an RV place that she couldn't have the dog there. What if other people buy an RV for their dogs? And like Colleen went into a liquor store in Saugus, and the guy was like, "If that dog bites someone, it's my problem." So we want to be able to have packets in the car, just be like, "Here, these are the things like as a business owner that you can." Like I put it out, okay, it's like a question.
Right.
But I want to make it into like a pamphlet type form.
That's easy enough to do.
She does? Yeah.
Right. Because on the card that I made, at the bottom of it, it has the ADA.
That's it, and we wanted to like somehow shrink it down into
No, we have a better thing.
No, there's a better one.
There is
a much better.
We have a poster that has.
So like this is what you're allowed. Or
There's, and actually,
I'm trying to say something that we can give the business owners to educate them about.
It tells them what they need, but it also gives them the stipulations of when they
can step in the ring. Yeah.
But it's a poster size, but we can make it into.
Like a pamphlet type of thing, because Colleen wants to bring out a bunch of them, just keep it on.
yeah, what do you have? Because that sounds even better than what
Here?
What kind of poster that is? It's on.
Because I
I
have
saw it
the,
on Facebook.
the ADA one I have, it's 3 pages.
So we need to find.
Some condense it down.
Well, then they must have something.
Just to help educate people.
Yeah.
After you
Yeah, 'cause this one I don't like, 'cause right away it says some but not all are licensed or certified and have papers. Right, there's, no. That has to go. Yeah, documentation, I can't MS mouth. Thank you. No, generally, thank you, may not be required.
Place of shame.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you.
Your husband.
That's a hostess.
That's quite a welcoming committee over there.
Yeah. Tracy, your husband. Chaos. Yeah. Carlene, I just got a text from Maria. She's not going to be able to be here until 8, so like a little after 8. So I'm going to leave Agate when I leave. I told her Agate was going to be in her house, and she's coming here and get it for me. And then maybe somebody can help her and get over the train.
Yeah, but there's a better one even than this.
Yeah,
Cause
I
this,
can understand what I'm...
right, I know exactly what you want. Yeah, because this even kind of would lead you to believe that you can ask for documentation, which you can't. So, you want to take this out, because you don't even want to lead them to believe that there is any document, it's just, no, you can't ask.
Yeah.
Period, done. And the one that I gave the police today, I printed out the Attorney General from the state, that I highlighted the fact that trainers and dogs in training are given the same coverage as under the ADA. And I told him, I said, the reason I'm doing this is because you have service dog project here, you have needs in the area, and you have walk. I said, so you might very well encounter them.
Exactly.
So. We can show you a big dog. We can show you a really big dog if you like.
We just wanted, we were talking about today, and then I saw that, and I was like, oh, well, something that we can, like you said.
Right. Yeah.
Well, something easy just to have, to be like, well, you can have a dog, oh yes, actually I can, and like,
Yeah.
whip it out. Just to,
Yeah. No, Renee and I can work
I
on
like the
that.
smallest piece ever.
I swore I bought my clock. Did I not buy my clock?
It's my diet, and I'm
This is a bad start.
Tomorrow's a new day. Yeah. Okay.
I have a lot of tomorrows. Yeah.
That's
So I have to read it. Would that be funny? Thank you.
But yeah, I can't believe what people do. I just can't believe it.
I didn't even know the conversation. You came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, could you charge me?
Yeah. But it basically.
Yeah, should we out?
Yeah, should we out?
The whiteboard. Yeah.
A whiteboard. You'll never be my work. You'll never sleep again.
It's so frustrating. I had, it's so funny, we went to dinner like 2 weeks ago, and the hostess looks at me and she says, oh, we don't allow pets. And I just looked at her, it was a nice restaurant, and Terry and I were sitting there with Willow, and I looked at her and I said, she's a service dog, and I said, we didn't think it was bring your Great Dane to dinner night.
You want cake? She's not in charge.
Oh, Colleen's standing there with the cake in her hand.
Sorry.
Could you get on?
Right?
What are you wishing for food there?
Yeah. She was staring at mine. I didn't make it here quick enough.
Shame on
Cake.
you. Please.
I got it.
Gwen?
Grace, you having cake?
Yep, I'm like,
But But yeah, it's just, it was
I would
very,
come
very
in
close.
closer, but I still can't.
I was like, seriously? So yes, I'm gonna bring my Great Dane to
Yeah,
dinner
just for
fun.
shits and giggles. And I was like, no.
Aren't you good?
She's like, do you want the corner piece? I'm like, do you think I want the corner piece?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Leave it.
So funny to see you with your brother. You look nothing like your brother.
So Agatha, I need to
Right.
run here. She's gonna go nuts.
I
did.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Need someone's gonna be here. She's a good dog. No, she's gonna come in like a who is Agatha? She's here for a little bit of a refresher.
Agatha.
Maria will be here at 8 to stay with her in the training room, but she left her here this afternoon. So I just throw her to a boot camp.
Agatha, I love Agatha.
She's such a nice girl. All right, I'm gonna get Agatha and put her to down, stay over on that couch.
Oh, really good. She's really sweet. She's not like Oh, yeah.
We need help on tomorrow.
It's really good.
She's a sweetie.